Hey guys, my name's Terrence, and this is Sarah's, something. Oh, it's my mom, and she's doing her update. Yeah. I'm gonna take this nap now. In my cool new Christmas sweater. You guys like it? I love it. Alright, I'm taking a nap. Bye.
Oh, hey guys. Merry belated. I see Terrence, he took my pad. I'm coming at you for my, almost end of, I look like shit. I'm coming at you for my, almost end of December, drunk December video. This is my all but washed away Batman glass with my vodka and soda, like just club soda gone flat, and lime. Being that it's flat, it is weight loss surgery approved, and the only calories come from the vodka, and there's no carbs in vodka, so cheers. I'm not really that drunk though. I've had 1.5 of these with like just up to here with the vodka. But, whew, and I'm also trying to hold my tablet while I drink and talk to you guys. So what's up? I know it hasn't been a super long time, but it kind of feels like a long time because I didn't do my Surgiversary update would have been on Christmas Day. I'm not going to do a video on Christmas Day. We were running around like crazy. And I don't know, I haven't really been in the mood to do a video, so I didn't, but now, you know, with a couple libations in me, I'm like, let's do a video. So, I'm also, for the record, it's not like I'm sitting here drinking alone. I was on the phone with my mother. And so I sometimes have a drink when I'm on the phone with her, as does she. So, last time I came to you guys, I think I was 232.4. And I have lost a little bit of weight since then, about 1.5 pounds. I was 230 yesterday, and then I dropped down to like 228, and then I was up to 230.8 this morning, and I don't know why, because I was totally on point yesterday. I did a Hatha class, Hatha yoga. It was heated, not hot like Bikram. It was heated to about 95 degrees, but it's a more advanced yoga class. It's a flow class, so you go down into, they're called chaturanga. Bikram yoga is what they call a static class. Sorry, for those, I hope none of you guys get motion sickness from my constant moving of this. Since we redid this room, I have like nowhere to set my tablet, so I have to like hold it. So static meaning that you don't do like up dog, down dog, any of those kind of transitional moves. You just do your posture, do a standing, they call it a standing savasana or shavasana, depending on what region of the country you're from. God knows what they call it in India. Probably something I can't pronounce. This is it's a much more active class. So I did that yesterday, and I believe I've said this before, but yoga is very akin to weight training because yoga, like Hatha yoga, I believe Ashtanga or Astanga yoga, power yoga, because you're really not holding your body weight in like plank position or down dog position or up dog or anything like that in a Bikram class. You're just sweating your fucking ass off, you know, in a 115-degree room for 1.5 hours. It's certainly not a walk in the park. I mean, I attribute Bikram to pretty much any positive life change I've made, but you know, I was doing it for 2 years in a row. You gotta change things up. Yeah, I mean, so I went to this other class, and oh my god, it is so fucking hard because you're just doing more advanced yoga positions, and they require just a lot more upper body strength, and you know, plank is no joke. even a proper down dog is no joke, because the idea is to get your heels on the ground. I'm not going to, even attempt to show you guys a down dog. I'm sure everybody knows what a down dog looks like, but it's a little bit deceiving. You think it's yoga, it's stretching, it's easy, blah, blah, blah. No. So anyways, I did that yesterday, and I have a feeling that my muscles just retained a little bit of water today, because I can feel it all throughout my upper arms and my back. Just how hard I worked yesterday. And my yoga teacher, this guy that I love, this older guy named Rock, he's just like this old hippie, and I adore him. He's like your most sensitive, really just like your typical kind of elderly gentleman yogi. But he's just the nicest guy, and I don't go to my studio as much as I used to. It's out of the way. It's very expensive. We're trying to cut back on finances. I mentioned that in my last video. Lots of financial stress kind of going on right now. Thankfully, I was able to ease some of that with my last paycheck. But so I've really cut down on how much I go to yoga. Not to mention, it's a 30-mile round trip from my house to my studio. And I've tried other studios, and no studio holds a candle to the one that I started going to. So I'm very loyal to them. But I mean, in, like crescent pose, or Kaylee, I'm talking to you here since you do the yoga. You know what I'm talking about. But I mean, crescent pose, or warrior 1 or warrior 2. Those poses in a non-Bikram class they're just a lot more challenging, because you're flowing through them. And flow, it's like, oh, so nice, flow. Oh no, flow kicks your fucking ass. So anyways, what are we, 7 minutes here with me just drunk babbling? Blah. That's what I did yesterday. I have been playing Florence Nightingale this weekend. My husband, he has come down with some chest cold shit. I don't know. I can't get sick right now. I mean, people, especially women, love to say that they can't get sick, but I can't get sick. I mean, there's only one person on my team at work that can do my job, and you're looking at her. And that's not like, woo, go Sarah. It just means that people are dropping off like flies. So like, if I'm not there, the work just flat out doesn't get done. And so I've been working really hard to not get sick. It's kind of weird. I haven't given my husband a kiss in like 4 days. I mean, I let him kiss my ear today up here. And like when we hug, we do that like no tit hug that you do to people that you don't really like, just because I don't want his germs. Just because I can't get sick. But I've been taking care of him all weekend. And just had some downtime this weekend. I mean, which was so desperately needed. We had a Christmas party when my friend Patrick was here. I was getting ready to pick him up the last time I talked to you guys. And we have a Christmas party every year. And in case you can't tell, I'm a little bit of a partier. I like to have a good time. We had a fucking blowout Christmas party. It was so fun. But dude, you guys, after 4 years of Christmas parties, I've never seen a mess like this mess. I mean, it was stupid. I don't know what happened. I don't know if like more people showed up, or if it's because we had a bonfire going outside, and so people would go outside and smoke, and then it was also snowing, so they were like trekking in mud. My friend Patrick, he made like 10 heads of roasted garlic. So good. So good. But like, garlic's got that papery skin, so I've been sweeping up like garlic paper, like I think I got it all and then I didn't. Just fucking glitter and gift wrap from the Secrets or the White Elephant Exchange. It was just a mess, just a hot mess. So I was able to get most of it cleaned up last weekend, and then I was looking today and I was like, there is just like gunk. Like it was just just yuck. And we had our house fucking spick and span. You could have eaten off the floor before that party. And I finally just mustered up the energy today to be like, all right, I'm going to do this. I was going to go to yoga again, but it snowed last night and I just didn't feel like fucking around with the icy roads, so I didn't. I spent, 6 hours straight cleaning, like deep cleaning, like putting hot water and vinegar on the wood floors and doing the rugs and all kinds of shit. All the laundry, everything. And my husband's usually really good about helping, but, you know, he's sick right now. And we're going on a trip in less than 2 weeks, and so he's got to get better. So, yeah. So, let me see. So I mentioned to you guys last time that my doctor had put me on a 2-month round of phentermine. So just kind of what's going on with that. And if any of, you know, I'm always interested to hear how things work. It does work good. I do believe that I would have lost more weight had I made better food choices, but I felt that my appetite level and restriction... Oh, and I've worked out Saturday. That was it. I mean, my workout schedule went to shit. And that's, you know, it's whatever. I kind of was like down on myself at first, and then I was like, you know, I get down on myself this time every year for not maintaining shit the way that I normally do. And I was like, dude, it's Christmas and we have a million things going on, so I'm gonna do the best I can. So, appetite has been very controlled. The only time I felt that it wasn't was the day after our Christmas party, and and I'm not lying here, I was only a tiny bit hungover. I don't know, you know, I think that maybe because I was like hostessing, like I just, you know, I mean, I was drinking consistently throughout the night, don't get me wrong, but I was drinking mulled wine, which is really, it's like 5% alcohol, and when people would want to do shots, I would do half a shot. I drank a lot of water, but the next day, even though I took the phentermine, I still had that like kind of like hungover, low blood sugar, like constant hunger. So that was really the only day I felt like shit was whack. Oh, I also was getting my period, so girls, you know how that goes. You're like, I will eat all of it, everything. So that has, but other than that, I mean, it's been going pretty good considering that I've only been able to work out once and I've had some very, you know, not ideal food choices. Perfect example, Christmas Day, we visited my uncle, who lives about an hour from me, for Christmas dinner. And his wife is Italian or half Italian or something. So they do Italian food. So we got there and it was garlic bread, lasagna, what else was there? Salad, and like a cheesy dip. There was like no protein choice. Yeah, so, and then like 1,000 pies. And margaritas, because margaritas are totally Italian. So, I mean, that was like, I was like, okay, well, you know, I will, you know, this is what I got, this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to eat, and I'm not going to be a dick and be like, no, I can't. So, you know, I had lasagna, and it was kind of like that, like, I never felt like I overate anything. The snacking has been, like, totally under control, which has always been my problem, pre and post lap band. And I did a little research on the phentermine to see, because I noticed that that was it, is that, like, when I ate, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm like kind of hungry, like I'll eat my food, but I was like not hungry between meals, and I would have to remember to eat my lunch or dinner or whatever. And apparently it's got something in it that works on the part of your brain that, like your hunger center. I don't know what that is scientifically. But so I'm assuming that that's what's at work here, is that it's really helping with that between meal stuff. I still am having, I had a awful, horrible stuck episode last night. I hadn't eaten much all day, and it was unusual for me. I went to bed and I was reading and I kind of got the munchies, and I was like, oh, I'll just get like half a cup of pretzels. Ate like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them, and they were the little sticks, and I could literally feel it right here. I mean, I don't know if that's literally where it was, but that's where I felt it, and I kept trying to, you know, have it come up because it was not passing. And I must have sat there and PB'd for, good God, half an hour probably. And I think that, and then, I was getting panicked and that was making it worse. Finally it came up and I was like, fuck you, pretzels. I'm not eating you again for a long time. And to be fair, I mean, I really haven't, we just had some pretzels left over from our party. I don't eat them that much. I couldn't have told you if they were a stuck food or trigger food or not. So that was that. So I'm pretty excited. I feel better now that I actually got my period. I always get really depressed right around when it's coming, and I was really, really feeling that over the Christmas holiday. We had some kind of family bullshit, as usual, come up during that time. And that never helps, and I was sad to see my friend go. I'm feeling pretty excited about what these next 6 months are going to bring. I say the next 6 months specifically because in the next 6 months I have to finish my bachelor's degree. Hooray! I'm 3 classes away. Find a new job. And have our renewal, which I don't think I've mentioned that much about it, but it is in full swing. I am actually going to be trying dresses on when I go visit my parents in 2 weeks because my parents are paying for my dress and they're paying for the food and hopefully they'll pay for a little bit of the booze, considering where I'm at job-wise. It's really important to them though because I have a big family out in Florida and half of them are from Argentina, and so for all my Latina and Latino followers, y'all know what it's like when somebody, turns 15 or gets married. Okay, it's a big whoop-de-doo. So, this is like what we've always wanted to do. It's very much a family affair. So that's happening. We've started doing stuff with the DJ, which is like so exciting because that was like the big deal for me. I was like, we could serve Franzia and cheeseburgers as long as we have a kick-ass DJ. That's all I care about. So yeah, just a lot of really exciting things are happening. Still, definitely trying to stay positive. There's a lot of change and flux going on right now that is stressful. There's a lot of unknown. But like the motto of my 20s was whatever happens, happens. And when I got to my 30s, I was like, I got this shit under control. And I think I have to maybe revisit, kind of my more fancy-free, gypsy namesake, which is also my family's nickname for me, and kind of just, not let life happen to me, but not try to control it as much as I have been in the past few years. So we are already at 18 minutes. Maybe I'm drunker than I thought. So that's all, you guys. Happy New Year. I hope you guys all had a wonderful, I'm going to say Christmas holiday because I think Hanukkah was over a long time ago, and I have no idea when Ramadan and Kwanzaa are, but if they're in the same realm, then happy of those two. And yeah, I will see you guys the next time I see you guys. All right, goodbye. And Terrence says,
all right, bye guys. You guys have a happy New Year. I'll talk to you later. All right, I'll give you a kiss now. I love him.
Okay, bye.